We have never seen this before. Washington hasn't gone to the NFC Championship in 32 years, so going on the road and winning a playoff game as a rookie is one thing, then entering the arena against the 1 seed, completing 70% of your passes and dropping 45 on them, Jayden Daniels is something we have never ever seen before. He's cool, he's calm, he has done everything you could possibly want in the playoffs. Before we dive into his film to find out how he's dominated the postseason, I want to thank this week's sponsor, Ridge Wallet. Ridge Wallet is flatly the coolest wallet I have ever owned. It's extremely slim, so you don't get Costanza wallet, and it has a cool carbon fiber 3K weave and premium grade finish that looks awesome. It holds up to 12 cards, has a cash clip, and my favorite feature, when I bring this puppy to a Packers game, it has an RFID blocking material, so Packers fans can't steal my personal information. Ridge has recently added not just the Bears, but all 32 teams, and they also sent me a new item, Ridge Key Cases, which holds 1 to 6 keys, removing any noise jingling, so if I see Matt LaFleur out, I can sneak up on him and then shave off his stupid eyebrows. If you don't want a team wallet, they have 50 plus colors and styles. They have carbon fiber, leather, anything you want, Ridge has got it. And what's even better, if you use my code Rollins, you get 10% off your order, so just click the link in the description box or go to ridge.com/Rollins for 10% off your order. Daniel's secret sauce is he's dominated against the blitz. According to Next Gen Stats, his 114 passer rating when blitzed was the highest for any rookie QB since 2016. And against the Lions against extra heat, he was 12 of 16 for 191 yards. Detroit blitzed him a crazy 48% of the time, yet he didn't flinch. Here the Lions are showing some sort of man coverage, but it's hard to tell exactly what it is. Is it 1 deep cover 1 with a linebacker and Austin Eckler? Could really be 2 deep too. But when Jayden shifts Eckler across and the safeties start to move, he knows something is up. He also knows a clear cover 0 tell is what quarterbacks call pigeons on a wire, where you really only get a bunch of guys deep kind of evened out like this if you're playing cover 0. 0 is a risky coverage to play because you're one-on-one across the board with no safety help. An advantage though is you're bringing one more than the offense can block, so the quarterback has to make a split decision or he gets lit up. Jayden shows he's next level here because watch when these safeties shift. He's already thinking cover 0 because of the pre-snap tell, but now he knows that Maurice Norris and Kirby Joseph are switching responsibilities, so Joseph is now on Eckler and Norris on Zach Ertz. The Lions want Jayden to throw the flat route on this spot concept because Joseph is flying down to take care of it, but Jayden gets to his second read on cover 0 with a free runner, knowing Norris is far inside of Ertz against an outbreaking route, so Jayden just flips it outside easy as can be and makes a veteran level play look easy. He was unbelievable when pressured against the Lions too. He was 7 of 9 for 109 yards. And with his left tackle Brandon Coleman getting burned, this is the damnedest throw I saw all weekend. This is straight man coverage, but check out Kirby Joseph shades towards Terry McLaurin at the top. This opens more space for De'Ami Brown to make a play, and just look at this throw. Against the Bucs in the wild card, Jayden took advantage of Tampa not shading over the top of Terry, and on the first third down of the game, it was easy to tell Jayden was gonna be different. What I like here is watching him sort out the protection against a really tricky look from the Bucs front 7. And while he gets Jeremy McNichols on the blitzer, he feels the pressure coming, and I mean, this throw 40 yards down the field is just perfectly placed. It's insane. One thing he excels at are off-platform throws, where typically people think of off-platform when a quarterback is on the run, but actually it's when he doesn't have the ability to step into the throw and activate his lower half, since in both scenarios he's not getting that added momentum and power from his feet and core. Jayden's arm is still strong as hell without being able to use his lower half to create positive momentum, and his ability to throw to a spot is incredible. It's already one of his many superpowers. In my opinion, Aaron Glenn did a lot of good things against him. Glenn called a good game and threw a ton at him. It's just impossible to expect a rookie quarterback to play like this in the playoffs. On 3rd and 10, the Lions are trying to bait him into throwing this quick route to Zach Ertz, and let me show you why. The Lions are rushing their linebacker Jack Campbell, who's lined up over Ertz. You can see Ertz sight adjust by flipping his head real quick to defeat the rushing linebacker, but Jayden doesn't throw it and instead converts outside. This is Aaron Glenn trying to set a trap. With 4 deep defenders, this looks like cover 4 zone, cover 4, 4 deep. But at the snap, they rotate Kirby Joseph down, trying to trick Jayden to throw the side adjust. When he sees one of the 4 come down, he knows it means it's 3 deep, and what beats cover 3 zone curls to the outside. Jayden knows that in cover 3 zone, the cornerback is in a zone bail technique with his butt to the sideline trying to get to his landmark, so it's way harder for him to defend anything underneath and or to the outside. Another thing I love about his game is how he uses his legs to supplement his arm. He knows his scrambling ability and ability to affect the defense in the designed running game are lethal, so defenses have to over-account for him beating you with his feet. We know in 1 high safety coverages, each defender is responsible for a single gap in the running game, but watch out by using the zone read to read Za'Darius Smith where nobody blocks him. Whatever Smith chooses, he's wrong. The Commanders use this unbalanced formation to throw off the Lions, so Smith has to defend both the B gap, where Eckler could hit it straight up the field, and Jayden sliding outside. No matter what he chooses, he's wrong. The only way to defend this is to essentially play cover 0 and break Kirby Joseph all the way down from the middle of the field to put a body on Jayden. But then we get back to the issue of Terry one-on-one outside like we saw before, and that did not end well at all. So defenses know they have to create a specific game plan to defend Jayden's legs, but he's not just a runner, so the pass coverage gets weaker. At times he can use his legs to basically create the threat of another receiver, which, that sounds weird, let me explain. Take a look at how this 3-level concept stretches out the curl flat defender. Tyke Smith has to flip his hips to play both the intermediate route and the flat routes, he can't, so Jayden just flips it out to Brian Robinson for an easy gain. Well, sometimes you don't have that flat route underneath. Maybe you're chipping the back to help the O-line, maybe you're trying to create a stretch elsewhere. So watch how Jayden basically creates his own stretch on now Zion McCollum. Jayden is the threat to the flat, McCollum comes up, and Dyami Brown is wide ass open. So defenses have to put contingency plans in to make sure he doesn't run, and it dooms them. Watch how a few weeks ago, the Lions put their zone linebacker in the middle to take care of the crossing route underneath. It's just too difficult for a man coverage cornerback to run through everybody over the middle. But when you're facing Jayden, the Lions have to put a spy in the middle to make sure he doesn't run, so the cornerback has to stay in man coverage, and it's impossible to cover. For the most part, spies do work, a defender whose sole job it is to make sure the quarterback doesn't scramble. He literally has no other job. But watch here how Jayden's pocket presence and vision make it so he sees Deion Jones spying him, resets, and throws what likely would have been a touchdown if it wasn't for the pass interference. The last play I want to break down shows how Jayden is capable of doing everything, everywhere, all at once. He gives Terry this little hand sign, which tells him to wrap around to the back of the end zone. The Bucs are showing this man coverage look, so with Dyami Brown running a slant with a pick, if it's man, it should be open. But when the Bucs drop into zone, Jayden just calmly progresses to Terry and fires another touchdown. Watch how his feet go dead when he feels the left side of the pocket crumble. He can make any throw in rhythm, out of rhythm, off platform. Jayden Daniels is legit. He has burst onto the scene in a way we've never seen any rookie quarterback do before. He's taken a team that was the second worst in the league last year, 4-13 record, and made them one of the 4 best. His QBR on 3rd and 4th down this postseason is 99.1 out of a possible 100. He has ice in his veins, and he is not done yet. Because of his ability to dominate the blitz, identify defenses pre and post snap, stay calm under pressure, and use his legs to terrorize defenders, Jayden is different. The beauty of the NFL is that any team can be just one player away. Any team, no matter how much they've struggled, bad ownership, bad coaching, a crappy roster, when you get what looks to be an all-time generational talent, anything can happen. The Commanders head to Philadelphia for their 3rd road game of the playoffs. The Eagles have the far superior roster. But so far, that hasn't stopped the Washington Commanders, because they have Jayden Daniels.